Well, hello there. Lori and I are backstage, just like carrying on. All of a sudden, I was like, oh, wait, we got to go. We have to do this thing. Uh huh. Yes, let's do the thing. Hello, everyone. My name is Chris Acton with Acting Creative, and this is Live at the Loom. Woohoo! Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Lori, our gatekeeper, who is behind the scenes trying to organize me, which is a serious full-time job, honestly. But it's a pretty darn good day here. So I want to start things off just out of the gates by saying this is a political free zone, folks. This is not that you would bring it up. However, we are pro weavers here, and that our goal is always to find things that we are unified by here at Live at the Loom. So I just want to say that because I know it's a big week here in the States and there's a lot of emotions all over the place. So if you would just kind of feel free to put those comments somewhere else. And here we're going to stay on target and talk about all the beautiful weaving fibery things happening in our lives. So without further ado, let me say hello to some of our lovely folks. I saw Gemma, who's getting ready for a show. Gemma, we're so excited for you. Please let us know how it goes. I saw that Carrie is trying not to weave. Carrie, I know, darling, you have so many other crafts. We'll support you however we can. We would like you to be weaving ultimately, but I understand sometimes you have to carve out time for other things. I get it. Hello, Connie and Priscilla and Jennifer Fowler is here and Carol is here. What was that about? Riding a bike all over the place, Carol? What did I see? Oh, and Ernie is here. Yeah, Ernie. Yeah, Ernie's in Arizona. Said they don't change time. They don't have to change times, folks. So yeah, Live at the Loom. Are you, Ernie? You're just 1 hour away from me now, right? Is it just 8:30 there at in Arizona? Let me know how that works. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, let's see who else is on. Anne is here. Hi, Anne. She's finished all the crochet and weaving, so now to put the crochet onto the cushion covers and the weaving together for Christmas cards. Aw, Anne, that sounds wonderful. What a great project. Carrie says she resorted to painting the gate cement walls, posts, and replacing the something name tiles that fell after the rainstorm just to not weave. Darling, don't be desperate. It's okay. We're here cheering you on, whatever your crafting goals. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's us. That's us. Let's see. We talked about Gemma is here and Carol. Yes, Carol just bought a new truck and it's like flying into space, isn't it? The new vehicles are very complicated. It's very complicated. That is for sure. All right, who else is joining us this morning? Oh, Ellen is on. Hello, Ellen. And Cindy's here. Hi, Cindy. Maureen and oh, thank you, Carol. Carol says, push the thumbs up, everyone. See, we could do the little. It came on earlier when I was talking to Lori. I don't know. It works when it wants to. I'm pretty sure my computer has a mind of its own. I'm pretty sure that's what happens here, friends. Yeah. Sherry is here. Hello, Sherry. Let's see. Sue Ann, good morning from a chilly but sunny Seattle. 39 degrees this morning. Oh, that's chilly enough. Hello, Donna Cunningham. You're not running late. You're right on time. Boy, the time change has really kind of messed with me. That's for sure. It's because I live in Central Time, but on the very edge of Eastern Time. It's dark here at 4:30. Yes, friends, 4:30 in the afternoon. It is dark. Okay, what is that about? And it's just going to get darker for the next 7 weeks? Is that right? When do we have the winter solstice? Yeah. It's going to be, yeah. Uh-huh. Hello, Jody Ward. And Carolyn's on from snowy Albuquerque, New Mexico. Ooh, snow already. I don't think of New Mexico as, I don't know my geography very well, Carolyn. Forgive me, I'm so sorry. But yes, I don't think of New Mexico as having snow, but I guess it all depends on where you are, right? Good morning, Chris. See, I'll practice. I get it. Uh-huh. Oh, hello, Lynette. Howdy. How are you? Look at all the beautiful faces. Yeah. Carol says, yeah, Northwest Indiana, the whole state didn't used to change. When I went to IU in Bloomington, and when I first got there, I had no idea. We lived in South Carolina. My whole family was in South Carolina at the time. And they're like, yeah, we don't change times. I'm like, excuse me? What do you mean you don't change times? They're like, yeah, we don't fix our clocks. It's like, okay, I don't understand. But yes, that was a million years ago. That was like the early 90s. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ernie's just 1 hour. Is that better, Ernie, or worse? You let me know. Yeah, Judy says it's 7:30 here. Okay. So you're 2 hours. 2 hours off. Okay, excellent. All right. See, maybe we'll figure this time thing out. I say give us another year and then we'll figure it out. We'll just keep going. Jody says just finished her deflected reading. Okay. Deflected weave scarf. That's awesome. Congratulations, Jody. That sounds complicated. I haven't tried any kind of deflected. Yeah. Someone would have to explain that to me. Sam says it's 10:30, so Sam's an hour ahead. So you're technically kind of on Eastern time. Is that right, Sam? Because you're over by, I know you're not too far from Detroit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Gemma says not dark yet at 5 p.m. Okay, that's a good sign. That's not, in the scheme of things, right? Yes, Carol says December 21st. That's the last day of that's when the sun we'll get more sunshine. Mm-hmm. Hello, Christy Lofton. Have a nice order for holiday napkins. Needing fiber ideas, not wanting just typical 8-2 cotton, maybe cotton. Ooh, that's a good one, Christy. All right, friends, let's help her out. What are some ideas, fiber ideas for napkins? Well, you'd want to be washable, right? Cotton, absolutely. You could do, I don't know if it's too fancy, but you could do like a tencel if you wanted to do something. Are shiny napkins, is that weird? Is mercerized napkins, is that strange? You tell me, that's okay. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Rita Hollander's on. Hi, Rita. How are you? Good morning from Sacramento. And Alex Madison is here. Let's see. Look at all the beautiful faces. Okay, have you been with us for this saga? Comfort Odyssey. Her name is Chris. It took me forever to remember that. It's embarrassing. Yes. Ernie says I left Flagstaff yesterday in snow. It moved east to Connie. There we go. I like it. I like how we've now started to geographically connect the dots between all of us. That's brilliant. That makes me so happy. Christy says no snow in southern New Mexico. That is a good thing. Yes. Gemma's all in favor of cotton. She says cotton is great. Less shrinkage than just cotton. Yeah, I would think that's probably true. Mm-hmm. Oh, Mr. Tom did a sampler on Draw Loom this past weekend at 3 Moons 5 Bars. Okay. What? Tom, you should have said something. I didn't realize that was you. See, okay, small world. I am so sorry. I should have connected the dots. Okay, friends, I was at 3 Moons. I popped in for some reason. And Rebecca says, girl, look, there's somebody working on the Draw Loom. And I was like, okay, great. So I go over the Draw Loom, and there's this gentleman working on this really cool, complicated, and we talked for a few minutes. Oh, you should have said something, my friend. Wow, now I'll know. See, don't ever be afraid to speak up, folks, because I can be pretty clueless. Don't ever be afraid to speak up, because that's, there we go. Mr. Tom, right there. That's so exciting. Mm-hmm. Oh, Cindy says 11:30 Atlantic time. Let me think about that. Okay. Oh, you're that far east, right, Cindy? I have to see geography. I should have, what I should do is have like a map, like right next to the screen. So that might be weird, but still, I need to look at some geography before I do live at the Loom, because yeah. Sam says we're on the west coast of Eastern time. We get a little more sunshine. It's rough. 4:30, folks. That's what it is now. By the time December rolls around, it'll be about 4 p.m. It's a lot of darkness. You'll notice, had to make some hot tea. Not that it's particularly cold yet. By the way, I'm using my fancy mug warmer right there. Thank you, Alex Madison. Let's see. Sue Ann says, I'm in the middle of slaying a warp of dish towels I'm tentatively calling snow flurries. Oh, I love that. Little twill snowflakes will be dancing across the cloth. That sounds fantastic, Sue Ann. How fun. Cotton and Cottolin. Okay, I like it. Do we have other ideas for Christy for her napkins? Carol says, hard to get stains out of mixed fiber napkins, but mixing mercerized cotton and non-mercerized are gorgeous. I have some that were done on a Dobby loom. Oh, how interesting. Oh, that's a fun idea. Okay, Carol, tell me this. What's the, have you noticed what's the differential shrink between the non-mercerized and the mercerized? Because, pardon me, the mercerized are going to shrink less, right? If they're shiny, they're going to shrink. They're going to shrink less. Let us know what you found there, because that's a fun idea to have kind of a matte and shiny option together. Mm-hmm. You made it! Hello, Bria. Made it finally. Woohoo! We're so glad you're here. Yay! Bria tuned in, I think it was last week, and she's like, I couldn't make a comment though, so I'm sorry. Yep. Lori says it's 4:30 p.m. here. 4:30. So you're now 7 hours ahead. Cloudy in Netherlands. Really chilly. Coat weather. Very fun. Wow, you've had all of the fun weather there, haven't you? Ooh, that's a good suggestion, Gemma. Bamboo is a good one. That would be a great one, Christy. I don't know if you've played with bamboo before, but that would be. I've done just enough to know that it's very fun. So that's a great idea. Sam says a map with red pins. That's exactly what I need, Sam. I need a map with red pins. That's what I need. I should probably have one that has like the time zones on it too, just so I can help with some of those conversations. That's brilliant. Yes, that's what I need. I'll have to figure out. I can attach it to, I don't know, my shelves over here or something. I'll work on that. A map with red pins. That's what I need. Yeah, exactly. I like that. Yeah, oh, it's exactly what Lori said. A world flat map with red pins. We are truly international. We are. And how incredible is that? That is really, I love that. I love that we are international. That's really, really amazing. Yep. Okay, more votes for Cottolin. Excellent. Bamboo. Bamboo is great. Yeah. Gemma says linen doesn't shrink at all. Linen, I've worked with Cottolin as a warp once, and I was not loving life. I got to be honest, folks, that was not my favorite. And I understand that some people really enjoy linen and cotton blends, whatever, but I found it to be real temperamental, and I don't have a lot of patience for that. So I would absolutely give it a try again. As a matter of fact, someone gave me some like all linen. I'd be very curious to, I don't know if I'm brave enough to put it in the warp. Maybe. Do you guys have tips? Maybe? Linen. I would absolutely use it in the weft. Absolutely. I think that would be awesome. So that would be a nice kind of mix. But I have a little PTSD from using, it was just Cottolin. It wasn't even like linen. It was, yeah. Mm-hmm. Connie's all voting for bamboo, cool napkins. Yeah, I think that would be fun. That's a great idea. Shirley says, I have to watch later. I'm getting ready to head to Twin Fall to meet up with 2 nieces and my older sister. Shirley, we will miss you, but have a wonderful time with your family. That is always the perfect reason to miss. If you got to miss Live at the Loom, you know, Linka is here. Woo! Yay. Excellent. Look at all this is such a great look at you guys. This is awesome. This is so fun. Carrie says, Lori and I are at the same time in weather zones. That makes life easier. You know, if I can kind of group, see, I need a map. Yeah, I need a map. That's what, yes. Mm-hmm. That would be helpful. Sue says, I love bamboo. Use it a lot for scarves. I like working with that rather than tencel. Similar sheen in the result. Okay, that's a good note. Thank you. I like that. Chris has put little tag flags for each member. I need to, right? I love that idea. That is, I'm going to have to work on that for sure. Alex says, I would love it if you had a map on the wall behind you and put a pin in from all the places we're coming from. That'd be fun. Oh, yeah, I know you want to put on the map on the wall. We could do it. It might be kind of small. We could do something over there, right? The challenge is that I'm in a corner right there. You know what I mean? Let me think about the map. It'd be so fun. I don't know that I could do it, but it'd be so fun to have one of those old-fashioned ones that you like pull down. Do you know what I mean? Like in the classrooms. You know what I'm talking about? Where you'd have this is before all the, this is Kids, this was before computers, where you had the thing that you just clicked on it and you just rolled it down and voila, there's the map. Fun. We should, I like that idea. There's something there, friends. We're going to do it. Yep. Okay, Carol noted that I'm not a fan of breathing linen fiber. Does it really shed a lot? Is that what you found? Because I didn't notice that so much. See, let me know. Mr. Tom, short warps is my suggestion for the first time linen. Okay, then make sure you have tension all the time. Thank you. That's a good suggestion. I will absolutely take that into consideration. Suez says linen scares me a bit. I use cotton, but so far never linen. See, I'm the same way as you. I like your idea about trying it out as a weft first. Okay. Oh, here's a good question. Sam says, is bamboo absorbent? I don't remember it not being. Boy, that's such a non-answer, isn't it? Yes, I believe it is, but I have not worked with it a lot. So someone with much more experience can jump in and save a girl here. Just help me out here. That's a good question, though. I like that. Cindy says, I'm sewing PJs today and had to stop and dye my ribbing because I only had white and wanted yellows. Aw. Joys of living on a small island without many fabric stores. That's fantastic. Cindy, my image of you living on a small island, just dyeing your yellow ribbing, that makes me so immensely happy. That is awesome. By the way, Cindy has started us off beautifully, but you guys, let me know how your projects are going. What is on your loom today? Let us know. Jim says, my son has his, is it company? My co-blanket and my co-ant knit in bamboo. Okay. I don't know what CO is for my friend. It survived being lent out, is on his bed here. It's so soft and still strong. So bamboo, good for that then. Okay. Fantastic, Gemma. Thank you. Okay, Christy said, I've used linen, Euroflax, warp and weft for a spa bath cloth. So all linen, Christy, is that right? And how did that go? I know that the part of the beauty of linen is it gets softer the more you wash it, which I think is amazing. And it's supposed to be nice and strong. I mean, it has there's lots of things in the plus column. I understand. Yeah. I'll put linen on my list. Yeah. Priscilla suggested do the old school roll down map hang for your books. Right. Priscilla, we're right there. We're right. See, just roll it down so that I can, I couldn't have flags for that. Then I have to have something flat, but still there's so much potential. Oh, here we go. Sue Ann says, I think you can still buy those roll down maps. Okay. There may need to be a roll down map in my future. Okay. I couldn't get it to happen earlier. No, but now that I have it's just fun with computers with Chris. Carol says, move the brooms to behind you, then the map where the brooms are, then you can glance at it off to the side. All right, I'll ponder. We'll ponder the map. I think the map is a brilliant idea, friends. So I'll make sure that the roll up. Yeah, I like how some are like the pull down or the roll up map. Yeah. Okay, Lori says I have cotton on my loom now. It's my favorite. Excellent. Okay, see, there's another big old vote for cotton. Carol says the linen I've worked with has shed like a cat in springtime. Does that mean it's flexible? Is that what that means? I imagine like a cat cow in a yoga pose kind of thing. Is that what you're trying to clarify for us? Gemma says she's thinking IKEA has corkboard, some kind of corkboard map. Okay, all right. Roll down map. That's what I'm getting. That's maybe Chris, you could blend fibers like bamboo with a little metallic just to give it some sparkle. Coordinating themes of fall, Christmas. That's a fun idea. What was it? We had I think was it I remember correctly? I think it was Richard in our October weave along who used all metallic thread for the warp. Crazy. It was gold. Does that sound right? Amazing. I haven't worked much with metallic thread. I mean, a little bit in the weft. That's about it. But yeah. Connie, see, we're still working on the map idea. I think the cord would be perfect. Pull down would be neat, but the pins would not work. That is exactly right. Yes, I am with you. Oh, here we go. Priscilla says in the world of cloth diapers, that would be a very good test. Bamboo is very absorbent. Okay, that's a good testimonial, though. I like that. Because Lord knows that you're not going to buy cloth diapers that aren't absorbent. That seems very counterintuitive. Thank you, Priscilla. You guys are so stinking smart. Oh, how funny. Sue Ann says, nope, not so much. Think a tencel or mercerized cotton. I wouldn't use it for towels or napkins. Not so much. Sue Ann did not have the same experience. Fascinating. Okay. Ernie says he did some ponchos for his granddaughters a few years ago, and Richard Heddle used linen for the warp with no issues. Great. That's awesome, Ernie. I love that. I wonder if part of it is the tension. If on a rigid Heddle it's not quite as intense or strong. I don't know if that's true. Forgive me, folks, if that's not true. But I was just trying to think why it'd work just fine on a rigid Heddle and it might not. Or maybe it's just the linen I bought. Maybe. Ellen just finished hemming some towels, trying to decide on the next project. You and me both, sister. I have naked looms. Let me just tell you. Yeah, here we go. Carol says 2 naked looms at the moment, but the drafts and spools are sitting there waiting to go. All right, she's ready. She's close. I like that. Oh, thank you for clarifying, Carrie. I was like, oh, that's fun. I don't know what that means, though. Connie says, on my looms. Good. I'm working on a dog leash as we speak. Like, is that on the ankle loom then, Connie? Is that right? The new loom, Flora, is finally ready to roll. Woohoo! Others are sitting waiting for me to weave at odd moments. I can appreciate that. I just imagine Connie wandering into her room of looms and hearing little voices saying, weave on me. Come on over. Mm-hmm. Christy's all in favor of the linen bath cloths. Okay, great. That's awesome. Oh, wait. I have to push the right thing. Gemma says I still have 2 scarves on my loom. Have to give a leg for a bit of a break. Okay, excellent. Gemma's got a lot on her dance card right now. There is for sure. Oh, so we went ahead and looked. There are pull-down maps on Amazon in the $300 range. Yikes is right. All right. Well, Sue Ann, thank you for looking. That's gives me an idea. Oh, Carol said that when she worked with the linen, she had fibers everywhere. That's a lot. Yeah. Okay. Sam says today we spent rolling my snarled warp onto the back beam. The only good news is I use, a lot of choke ties. Ooh, that is good news. So you have shorter lengths of snarls. Is that fair? Sam? Good luck. We will send the warping. We'll send good warping vibes to you. That's what we'll hope. We've all been there, sweetheart. Yes. Ernie says my loom still has the April weave along on it. Great. But I actually wove this week. Woohoo! Learning to weave with kittens. You have kittens now, Ernie? Wow. Maybe it was time for a little studio mascot. Donna, naked loom, sitting on my hands till a new book comes in. Ooh, that's exciting. Donna, can you share what kind of book are you waiting for? We love some new books. Gemma had the fall a couple weeks ago. Didn't break. Oh. With the injury. Yes, Gemma, please be careful, sweetheart. Please. Oh, thank you, Sam. It wasn't gold, it was copper. Yes, copper. Mm-hmm. See, Sue Ann she says, caution. I have not been pleased with it after washing. Scratchy. Oh, I could see that. Yeah. Now that you say that, Sue Ann, thank you. Thank you for the heads up. We appreciate that. Sherry says it's mixed with Oh, nice. Okay. Cotton Clouds has some fun patterns using cotton and bamboo for towels. Excellent. Well, and I think when you're kind of ponder the idea of blending fibers, I think that you can easily, like if someone wants to blend, I always recommend you have one in the warp and something different in the weft. That's like one of the safest ways to blend fibers, especially if they're gonna shrink a little differently, because then at least they're gonna shrink the same direction. You know what I mean? There's a lot of other ways you can combine fibers that are trickier. Jennifer Feller, houndstooth still on the looms. I like it. I think we need some kind of a houndstooth countdown, something. What do you think, Jennifer? It's day 97 of the houndstooth on the loom. It's day 98 of the houndstooth. No, that seems like a lot of pressure. We don't want to pressure you. You will get to the houndstooth when you are ready, sister. Don't you worry. Ellen says he thinks he used a total wire warp. Yeah, I believe it was. I think his entire warp was all was it copper? Is that what you said? Yeah. which that's brave. That is very, very impressive. Yeah. Sue Ann, maybe there is unmercerized bamboo that would be like for diapers, but the weaving yarn has a finished, shiny outside. Yes. Yes. The bamboo that I have seen, yes, has a shine to it. You're right. I think it was Connie said that yes, the looms the looms do talk to her. I believe that, Connie. They talk to me. That's for sure. She's doing the leash on she's doing the leash on Norm's floor, the inkle loom. Excellent. That's a great. Yeah, I love that. That's great. Carol says bamboo is more absorbent than cotton, but it's also weaker on the warp than cotton. So she usually recommends a bamboo blend. I love that you guys are so happy to share your experience so that we can kind of, make our own call from there. That's so nice. Mm-hmm. Lori says she too has the April Weave Along on her loom. I like it. There's no wrong answer, folks. You do your projects in the time that you have. That's for sure. Carrie says she uses choke ties and chains the warp groups. That's a nice way. It's a nice way to kind of lessen the chance of snarls. Carolyn says she's still weaving the October Weave Along scarves and using my pin loom. Fabulous, Carolyn. That sounds awesome. Lori, a snarled warp is a test of patience. Amen, sister. Yes. Amen. Mm-hmm. Okay, Donna says, here's the book by, is it Inga Darn? Or is it an M? Hot mess. I don't know what the letter that is. Inga Dam? Is that what it is? Teaching, combining tablet weaving with regular on a floor loom. Can't remember exact title. That's okay. That's all right, Donna. Thank you. Tablet weaving on a floor loom. Okay, I'm fascinated by that. All right, I like it. Cynthia, my loom still has October Weave Along on it, but making progress. Woo! You're halfway through the last towel. Cynthia, you're there. You're like you're just keep going, my friend. Just plug it along. All right, so my grandson lives with me and got the kittens with my blessing. Has made life interesting. I believe that. Look at this. She's like, yay, Team Chris. Woohoo! Thank you, Lori. Lori's such a good cheerleader behind the scenes there. Okay, friends. What do I have on my list? Okay, let me take a swig. Hold on. So, this week there was no Handwoven Experience episode because we had the October Weave Along Gallery show. Friends, come on. It was so good. And what was interesting, we tried something a little different with this October Weave Along, and we had a theme, which was diamonds. So it wasn't limited to a specific pattern, which means the variety is actually that much broader. If you haven't seen the gallery show yet, as soon as we're done at Live the Loom, click over and go watch it. It is amazing. First of all, it's like less than 2 minutes of your life, but it is the projects, the colors. It is stunning. Have you guys seen it? Tell me what your thoughts were on the gallery show. Everyone did such a nice job, and they're just like, every project has diamonds, but they're big diamonds and little diamonds and subtle diamonds, and the colors, and just huge kudos to everyone who contributed to the October Weave Along. It was really, really amazing. If you are part of the Facebook group, the Weave Along Facebook group, tomorrow's the last day. So feel free to take a couple screenshots if you want to save the information, or save some of the tips and tricks that came up. Whatever you need to do tomorrow. We're going to close it all up. That's part of the beauty, is that it is a short time. That's it. We're open. We have a great time. We milk it for all it's worth, and then we close it. That's the whole thing. That's the whole cycle of the Weave Along right there. Yes. Yeah. See? Gemma was loving the gallery show. So was Jennifer, Kathy. Right? People did. I could just look at other people's weaving projects like all day long. It's amazing. Yeah. Thank you, Ellen. She loved it. Right? Cynthia, so many gorgeous. Right? It's just beautiful. Mm-hmm. It's always, I think that, first of all, the Weave Along is a lot of work for all of us, right? It's a lot. But I think that when you see the gallery show like that, you're like, oh, it's worth it 100 times over. It's so good. Yeah. right? Great work, everyone. I echo your sentiments, Sue Ann, for sure. Yes. Bria says, I am working away from home for 3 months. Oh, wow. Going crazy not weaving on the floor loom. I did accomplish making a top on a 12-inch square loom. Oh, it's not the same. Yes, I understand missing a floor loom. That is for sure. Yeah, Sam, I had to watch several times to see everything. Me too. And I was the one I helped. I had one of my teammates help put it together, but I just kept pressing play. I was like, go again. So good. So good. Everyone, it's amazing, right? Yeah. Priscilla says my October weave along will hopefully be done before the April weave along. That's a great goal. You have a few months. You're good. You are good, my friend. Carrie says, everyone else did fantastic with the photo shoots. Me, just the stuff on the floor. Don't you worry. We loved your stuff. Don't you worry. Linka Bird, I've tried to tie on the work for my last one for the first time. Time saving, but plot twist. Dun, dun, dun. I just can't motivate to do it, so it's taking just as long as warping in the end. Linka, I understand that problem. Yes. Uh-huh. Hello, Gail. She's like, hi. Okay, so here's the other thing I wanted to mention to you is that the 2025 calendars are here. Woohoo! Look at that pretty thing. They're so okay. I've done calendars for years, and I really love to do them. And I always take I try to keep the pictures that were things that I've done in the last 12 months, just so there aren't repeats. Look at that fun thing. This was from Amanda Baxter, Shiny Dimes. That was one of her. Look at the colors in there. Come on. So pretty. So this is the calendar. And I'm doing things I'm going the wrong way. There we go. I'm doing things a little differently this time, is that we're doing all pre-orders. So you order between now. Oh, I think that's really similar to the one on the cover. Look at that. I didn't even notice till now. Okay. You order between now and November 12th. And then everything will be shipped out in December or early December. Okay, I love a good loom picture. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not always about the fabric. I think just the looms themselves are so pretty, and some of those images. See, is it just me? I'm okay if it's just me. That's all right. See, memories from April. A good little pinwheel shot. Come on, nice and fall and calming. This one I just thought was fun. I was like, okay, how many yards do I have here? It's just sometimes you need a big old roll of fabric. And then this guy, this was my my holiday card from last year. I just thought, okay, if anyone's gonna get this, you guys are gonna get this, right? This is the image. So, anyways, this is the calendar. If you need a calendar for next year, and you want something that's kind of inspiring. I don't have the link here. That was not good planning of me, but check on social media. I think I put something on YouTube as well. Is that there's a link right there, and they are $25 and free shipping anywhere in the United States. If you're an international girl who wants one, talk to me, and we'll see what we can do. I'd probably have to charge for shipping. However, I'm happy to send it to you. That's no problem. So just drop me a line if you would like one, but you don't live in the United States. Yeah. So just note, those all the orders end on November 12th. So if you think you would like one for you, for a friend, for a gift, for whatever reason, you've got until Tuesday. Yay! You got until Tuesday. Look at some of you folks who have already ordered your calendars. Woohoo! Yes, thank you, Carrie. Yes, this is U.S. only. And I should clarify, it is the free shipping is U.S. only. If you would like one somewhere else, we can absolutely talk about that, but I wouldn't have to charge for international shipping. So yeah, no worries. Okay, Lori or Carrie, you are hired. Both of you are hired. All of you are hired. Next week there is no Live at the Loom. That's true. Look at that. Yes, that's very true. You guys are you're on the money. Okay, so Ellen is the first person to order a calendar every single year, which there's a million reasons why I love Ellen, but yes, it is. I think that's a little reminder of so a little bit of inspiration. It's all the good things. Lori says we're up to 7.74 thousand subscribers on YouTube. That is unbelievable, you guys. That is really, really amazing. And it's all because of you. Okay, so we have a couple of things to cover today. Let me get my beverage. By the way, I just love my little mug warmer. Thank you, Alex. It's so nice. And now that it's colder season, I'm back in the mood for hot tea. Okay, so one of the things that we've talked about kind of loosely off and on is having another panel discussion. You know, we had one at the end of the summer that was all about weaving with chronic pain and physical limitations, and it was unbelievable. It was so good. So my thought is that maybe 3 times a year, maybe 4 times a year, however it works out, I would love to have other panel discussions. So I would like to propose that we have a panel discussion about buying a loom, and I would like to do it in December. So if you are game, if you have maybe recently purchased a loom, I would absolutely love to have you as part of the group. I would like to have maybe 3, maybe 4 weavers to participate. So email me if you would, chris@actingcreative.net, and let me know that you are interested in talking about a loom buying experience. And it's just going to be this great kind of, we'll talk about what did you look for? How do you choose a loom? What goes into that? I think that's, especially if you've never brought one before, that can be really intimidating. So that's going to be kind of our next panel discussion. And we may actually get into a little bit of loom maintenance. I know we talked about that as a topic too. So please email me if you are up for a little panel discussion. And you can ask my former panel participants. I promise it's fun. I promise. Even though you'll be on screen, I promise it's not intimidating. It's really not. Lori Klein is here. Yay! On live. Woohoo! Love that. Yes. So that's part of your homework. Decide if you would like to talk about buying a loom, especially for those of you who have just bought one, or like I would say if you bought one last year or so, that would be perfect. That would be awesome. I would love to hear from you. So put a little post-it and email me to let me know that you'd like to do it. I'm not sure which Thursday in December, but it'll be kind of early, I would guess. Yeah, that's okay. So we talked about that. I think, I should explain. There's no project today. I'm so sorry. The loom is empty, friends, one and all. It is naked. There's nothing happening there. And I'm getting ready to cut the project off the table loom too. So I have naked loom syndrome. And if you have ideas for anything you'd like to see specifically, if you have certain patterns you'd like me to show, put your ideas in the comments. Sam says, so sad. I know, right? There's something, looms naked are beautiful on their own, but it needs to have some yarn to join it for sure. So yes, it is, I am due to put some yarn on the loom and do some fun things. The custom project I had on here is currently going to the seamstresses. So we'll see. I think that'll work out that I might be able to share that with you. Well, yeah, we'll see. At the very least, I can grab some pictures to share with you later. So yeah. Jennifer Fowler says, overshot, please. Excellent. Sam says, crackle will be interesting. Here's Jennifer's comment, overshot. Excellent. Gail says, just a quick comment. Anyone else who has difficulty when dressing a loom with 8-2 can't get it off the board, braiding is a disaster, end up tossing it. Oh no problems with 8-4. So Gail, is it it's a size problem? Is that what you have trouble with? By the way, there are different brands of 8-2. That's something that you could try if you like the size of the 8-2, but this particular one is giving you grief. Anybody else have trouble working with 8-2? Let me know. I'm sure, Gail, you're not the only one. I am positive that is, yes. Cynthia says, please on overshot. Okay, great. All right, that's a good vote. Bria says, what kind of table loom do you have? I have a 15-inch wide shacked 4 shaft. So if you imagine this exact loom, instead of 36 inches, is 15 and it sits on a table. That's exactly what I have. Yeah. Sam suggested tight braids and frequent choke ties help. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a great suggestion. Cynthia says sometimes it helps to wind smaller warp groups. That's a good idea too, depending on which way you dress the loom. Absolutely. Yeah, I like that. Sue Ann asked, are you tying it in a bunch of places before chaining and removing? Mm-hmm. That's Sue Ann. That's a great idea. That goes back to kind of the choke tie idea, right? Yeah. Just can't seem to control it. Gail, keep us posted. Let us know if we can offer any advice there. And in the meantime, we'll cheer you on and suggest more choke ties and do various chains. if that'll help. Hopefully that'll help. Yeah, I think that is frustrating if you have a kind of fiber that you like, but it doesn't seem to like you back. Like if that's yeah, I understand that. Carolyn, another vote for overshot. Okay, overshot. All right. It's been a minute since I did some overshot, so that's okay. All right, I think overshot's such a fan favorite, though, isn't it? It's Lori. Yeah, Lori's like, yes, overshot. Okay, all right, overshot. All right, let me chew on that. I like that. You guys have good ideas. All right, let's finish strong, shall we? As I mentioned, Sam suggested do 100 or less threads at a time. Oh, okay. All right. You guys are very smart. As I mentioned, yes. We'll come back to that. As I mentioned, the October Weave Along Facebook group closes out tomorrow. However, the Acting Creative Community Facebook group is always alive and kicking. So come on over and join us in the ongoing group. I believe Sam had mentioned we're well over 400 people now, which is incredible and amazing. And we have an anniversary coming up because it's been a year since we opened the doors for the Acting Creative Community group. Believe it or not, it's really remarkable. You guys have done such a good job with this. And we are, as we speak, ironing out anniversary party plans. So come on over and join us in the Acting Creative Community if you do Facebook, and we will save you a seat for sure. So one of the other things I'll mention is that, we have a membership. Dun, dun, dun. The Acting Creative Insiders is a lovely membership hosted by Patreon. And it's really fun, you guys. There's just like all kinds of extras that you get just for being part of our wonderful little group right here. It's a paid membership. You could also be a free member. I don't do as much with the free members on occasion, but it's kind of a nice, like if you, I'll put some free content on there on occasion. It's mostly about the paid stuff though. So it's like, there's like four tiers. Listen to me. It's like 4 tiers. It is 4 tiers, and you can choose what perks you want and then select the tier that is the best for you. There's always funny kind of behind the scenes bloopers. And there was the 5-minute update is really good this month because there's some stuff coming that the insiders get to hear first. Mm-hmm. There's yes, it's a big old teaser, but the insiders get the first look at the information. And of course, do not forget that we always have a small group Zoom chat on the third Thursday, and you get to kind of hang out with fellow weavers, and it's really special. Share your projects, ask questions. It's like a mini tiny little study group kind of idea. Anyways, it's wonderful. The membership is always available to you, so if now is a great time, I invite you. You're invited. Come on over. Let's see what else. I think we got last but certainly not least, don't forget to sign up for the love notes. Every Wednesday I send you just a little note saying I'm thinking about you, usually with the story of what's happening here and links to whatever the free content is for that week, so that you are it's right there at your fingertips, so you can take full advantage of all of the good things that are happening here around the place. Sherry also asked about crockbrod. I'm sure I'm butchering that. It is, I gotta say, Sherry, I've seen your work. It is gorgeous. It is, crockbrod would be a very fun one. I've never done it, so that could be a fun learning experience. Carrie says she works with the equivalent of 30. Carrie's nuts. We love Carrie, but she's crazy. 40 wraps per inch. Wow. The small groups max of 50 threads. Choke ties every yard or meter, and chain. That's a lot of really tiny little yarns to keep track of, my friend. Diana says my loom is naked too. Just emptied it yesterday, going my maintenance, and sweeping today, gathering stuff. I like it. That's a good stage to be at. Yeah, we're at 439. Thank you for the acting creative community. Love that. Diana, smaller threads, smaller warp groups. I like that. That's a good correlation. Very good advice. Yeah. Okay. So, did we go through everything? I think we went through everything. I'm sorry I didn't have a project for you today, but we managed to nicely fill the time all on our own. I don't really worry about that much. I think we do quite all right. Just catching up with each other and talking all things weaving. You guys are really special. Thank you so much for joining me every single Thursday. Do not forget that next week we have off because I am out of town. I am going to be hanging with my team, and we are going to be doing some amazing brainstorming for the next year just to make sure it is amazing. I use that word a lot, don't I? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But the goal is to really make sure that we are serving you as best we can, that we're having a good time, that we're delivering lots of education and resources to you by also providing you a tribe of people who get you. Because believe me, us weavers, we're a very unique niche, and it's good for us to stick together. All right, so not next week, the week after, which will be, let's see, today's the 7th, so not the 14th, the 21st. 21st, that's when we'll be back. Mark your calendars, and you know you have homework, right? So number one, let me know if you want to join us, be part of the panel, talking about buying a loom and maybe a little bit of maintenance. We'll see if we throw that in. And second, you know what your ongoing homework is. Do a little something creative just for you, friends, just for you, not for anybody else. You can do a lot of things for all the other people after this, but set a timer, do a little something just for you. You know, pet your yarn, throw a shuttle, start a project, finish an October weave along, whatever it is. That's just a little something. It's good for your soul. All right. Have a wonderful 2 weeks, friends. 2 weeks. And I will see you right back here in just a couple Thursdays. Do, have some fun during that time. I would like to have lots of great updates in 2 weeks. That's the plan. All right, friends. Have a good one. Happy weaving.